Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another episode of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. So we've just landed on Skellig. We're gonna talk to Croc about where Ermion is, and then we're going to ignore that main quest for a little bit while we wrap up stuff in the Skellig Island.
Wolf, did you see? The black dogs in their rickety tubs. They bay at our gates, seek to strike fear in our hearts.
Saw them all. Where's Ermion?
Went to see Lugas. An uncrate on the throne remains a thorn in his ass. Now he's seen the black ones, it pricks him even harder. The druid's gone to reason with the dim-witted knob.
Think I'll join Ermion. Need to talk to him.
Go. And when you see that bloody twit Lugas, be sure and tell him... best not. The druid knows what to say. Farewell.
Sunstone. We're trying to find the Sunstone. So, basically we need to find a fast travel location. Is the first step. Here.
Something I've always wondered. What do you witches do once there are no basilisks, nations, or giants around?
A little bit of a flaw in gravity here. Are they saying the wind is blowing it?
Respect
Let's
witches.
see. I can't hit it out of the way. Here's our fast travel location, so
No such thing as bad ships or bad weather.
let's see.
What the fucking sake?
Before we go, let's Vini Vidi Vigu. We're not gonna do Skellig's Most Wanted immediately. We're gonna start with that. And I have to go to the fast travel map from this location. I could try to reach these things in the monster den. I think that's how you get to them. Let's see. Let's go here and get this first. Find the silver sword upgrade using my Witcher senses all the way over here. Okay. I wish I could remember what level I was at when we left Skellig. Were we about 26? You'd say? Those birds or... Yeah, those are harpies. Never mind. Harpies can be annoying. So I prefer just to outrun them. Let's see. I have 63 crossbolts if I really wanted to try that. There's a Cyclops level 30. There we go. Cyclops Eye. Place of power, interesting. And there's I think it is up higher. So I'm gonna have to climb this little section here.
Magic. A place of power.
Don't attack the places of power. If I collected all the places of power. Okay. That was a whole bunch of Mastercrafted Griffin armor. If I collected all of those places of power on the planet, would I then have taken all the magic out of the land? Come on, don't kill me. That's fine. So that's that treasure hunt, isn't it? No, that was a whole different treasure hunt, wasn't it? Oh, there's still more to it. Different locations. Where's the next location? I want to go to the whale graveyard. So we'll run backwards. Whale graveyard's full of drowners. It's easier to run through some harpies than it is to run through drowners. And yes, I have another point. Whatever, just run. I wish we could use the charm that we got at Karamorin to be invisible. If you could just have a potion or a spell to cast that where you just be invisible for as long as you don't attack people, that would be really great. Just to say, I have no interest in fighting people. Right, so we're gonna face the right direction and go to the map and figure out where it is. Here's one of them. There we go. Swimmer. Let's just walk this way. My horse is getting attacked. This isn't working too well. Earth Elemental. Yeah, it's pretty easy to see why my horse is stuck here. There we go. It's terrified. And it's pretty easy to see why I didn't get that piece of equipment. Let's see.
Might want to look around some.
here. That looks like the thing we're looking for. Mastercrafted Griffin Steel Sword. So, on we go, back to the quick fast travel. Ah, come on, they're too close now. Do these guys ever just... I guess if I just hit them, they will explode. I mean, not explode. Do I want to fight more of those guys? Well, I guess I'm gonna have to. This is an interesting thought. So we do a strong attack and a strong attack. No, they explode. If we do fast attacks and they explode. And you can get things from them if you're lucky enough for them to drop something. Next one is right here. Come on, give me which way we want to go. I guess we'll go here. And with this trip, let's go to character. I don't have anything that I could upgrade. The things that I would want to upgrade would be something along this level, like Igni or Yarden. That I could start putting that in there instead of yeah, I don't know why I would want that over what I have. I want just more damage, more damage, more damage, more damage. I want to go to this location because I don't see a fast travel sign there. And there's probably a reason, but there are like 2 cities right next to each other. So I don't see fast travel signs for, which indicates to me I very easily...
Closer, stranger.
Like there's a merchant that's not showing up. And this is a lumberjack.
Well.
A witcher.
Yeah, I'm like running all through this city. Maybe it was an abandoned city or what. I don't know. But no fast travel sign. Strange. Just keep running. Or maybe a decoction. If there was a whole system here where you could make a, maybe not a deconcoction, maybe a perfume would be a better concept here. If you could make a perfume that just said, wear this and you won't be attacked by wolves. And then as you progressed through the game, you could increase in that and say, well, now I have 2 perfumes toggled on, so now I'm not attacked by wolves or harpies. I see something over there, something big. work our way down without killing ourselves. If we can. I mean, you definitely see it. Like an arch griffin. Nah, it's just a cockatrice. It's a little strange. What is the whole deal with the eggs? We have not found a single use for eggs. There's no NPC player saying, give me eggs. We could sell them, but that's just one of the hundreds of items. Then if there's really no use for them, and we know all these items were purchased, like the image of an egg was purchased as an asset, and I think they spent their too much of their money on it, really. If I put my thought into it, I think they spent their too much money on buying pre-bought assets and then not having a well thought out use for them. You can definitely see that in like the food icons. If they had streamlined it, they should have just streamlined it, definitely. Let's just go in here, we know it's in here. Well, is it in here? We've been in here for a quest. Crumpled letter. Crumpled letter. There we go. Clear that out. So it may be in here, but I've got to go find that. I've got to go find it. Boy, can't believe I made that. Here it is.
Might want to look around some.
That gives me the circle that I was looking for. When I'm over here, there we go. Griffin Silver Sword, Mastercrafted. So, another quest down. We have this and this. Let's figure out which one is the closest. Hey, there is a fast travel location right there. Let's run to it. So it was definitely worth our effort to go check out that city. We never came across any abandoned towns that were overrun by big monsters. That would make a little bit more sense than just wolves or drowners overrunning an abandoned town. fast travel post here. We will simply fast travel to this location. Almost no distance whatsoever. Then bring up our map again so we get our little green arrow. I guess I could have fast traveled to that location. Whatever, I'll run. It's not like this map is particularly big anyways. Through the forest we go. It would be cool if you could fight like really big creatures and they would, when they attacked you, if they would hit trees, it would actually knock the trees down. That you'd be in this weird situation where you potentially... Where is it? It's in this tower somewhere.
Might want to look around some.
Yeah, it's highly unlikely that there's nothing in these. Is it because I've just gotten so high of a level? Or is it a bug? I'm gonna get up this tower. Well, that was kind of cool. Cool idea. How can I get that guy to fly down? Well, I would really like to fight that creature, but whatever. It's hardly worth my time. Off to the next fast travel location. I guess I've already been in this section. Probably been everywhere. Well, that's one way to solve the problem. Where's the rest of this quest? Here's one. If I go to Gulf Point, I won't be able to reach it, so I'll go to this location. Just run right through those guys. like they are nothing to me because they are nothing to me. This is like exercise at this point, just, oh yeah, my daily tumbling away from reavers.
Might want to look around some.
Let's see. Since we now know that that is a trick they do, well, at least I didn't take any damage on that. Hearing some stuff. Here's a chest. There we go. So off on the map we go to the next location. Alrighty. Switch that. And now we just gotta figure out the last one, which luckily seems to be right here. Wow, that was lucky. Find the trousers upgrade in the dining room. Apparently we had already even been.
Might want to look around some.
Yeah, I think we had some problems trying to find this one. Well, I see a platform up there. I bet that's it. So let's just be a little careful. Go up this section. Playing King of the Tower. Yeah, but I'm not seeing it. If it is supposed to be down back behind this, I'm not seeing that. We're outside the bounds. And we can't break regular barrels. So it's not like there would be a secret entrance just a very tiny hole right there. Can't help but feel like I'm missing something. Something blatantly obvious. There it is. And with that quest, we have no more. We have no more at all. It disappeared. Wow. That is really surprising. The entire section, treasure hunts, is gone. All we have is one Witcher contract, these secondary quests, which collect them all. Come on. I'm gonna need a map of where every single collect them all is, if I'm gonna do that. And so, Skellig's Most Wanted is technically the next thing we want to do, but I'm gonna wait a little bit for that. We need to figure out. Alright, we don't want to zoom out all the way. Just almost all the way. We have a couple of question things here, which I'll get to last, because it's on the way towards the main storyline where Lugos is. All the entrances never disappear. Here's Skellig's Most Wanted. What is that right there? Anyways, what is this? Just the Isle of the Mists? We don't have anything more there. We don't have anything more there. We do have a couple of question marks there. And then when we come back this direction, I don't see anything as far as these main islands. So I think very luckily we managed to just get like this one and this one. And there's a boat here. How would we ever get to this boat? Let's start with something simple. Let's go here. There's boats there. Give me one of those boats. Take the helm from that location. Can I now fast travel to... I never did figure out this. No. No, I can't fast travel to that. But I can place this as the marker and we can just go. So we're sailing again. So, the only thing I don't have is a mastercrafted feline steel sword. At least that's the thing I think I don't have. I think I've picked up everything else to the mastercrafted level. And I suspect there isn't going to be any levels above mastercrafted. And I'm not even sure we'll ever get rune stones or glyphs up to the level of better than greater. Nothing is really indicated that that would be the case. This is where Borderlands really had a cool system that I wish everybody would adopt. This Borderlands just had an algorithm where the numbers kept going up and up, and they just had a list of names that didn't really mean anything. So instead of having a maximum of a mastercrafted sword, you would have a new sword come out of a list that you just made a database of names, and depending on what level you are at, that would affect how strong the sword would be. And as you leveled up, you would just get almost randomly generated swords that would just never stop. Keep you in the game. The bad guys would level up to your level, so anywhere where you went in the game, you would almost certainly would only be a couple of levels above the weakest of the creatures. But yeah, I wish all kind of open world games with quests did that. This one, Witcher 3 takes a different approach to it. It's kind of a more older-fashioned approach. That there will be a story, there will be side quests, but we know what level we want the wolves to be. We want them to be at most level 5, and that's just the maximum. Why can't I fight level 30 wolves? Is the question. But we are getting to the end of this game. Very obviously. There's not a lot more that could be done. That could be left on this. We're gonna mostly just do the story. Because we're almost completely out. I'm gonna research the collect them all thing. I'm gonna put some real research into it, so I may end up running around the entire game just collecting cards from people. It depends. You know, it kind of what kills me on doing all of the side quests and everything is because this was given to me on Good Old Games versus Steam, that there's like no achievements or anything that I really care about. And I don't even know if I installed Good Old Games Galaxy, their new interface, if I would get achievements for this game. So something like Collect 'em All, which is definitely an achievement style secondary quest where they want you to get them all, get everything. I have less motivation to actually want to do that. Hey, there was a shooting star. That was pretty cool. I could mention how the water graphics aren't making the processor churn, but since all the settings are now down to the default, that's really not an accomplishment. Alright, so I need to find a way to get up on this. I bet this lighter piece of land over here is the right side to approach. Maybe it isn't. Alright. There we go. Oops, wrong one. Oh, I haven't pulled my sword. Pull your sword. There we go. Where's the treasure? Was that it? That was it. Just a big monster and a guarded treasure. And the guy sitting in front of a chest with a sword. Is there reason to wander around and look on more of this island? I don't think so. It's pretty unnecessary to do any of these side island things, for they're not really worth it. You have to do a lot of sailing to get to them. Okay, but we got it done. That's all that matters, right? Is getting things done. Yeah, the more I think about how how many achievement points I could have gotten had I played this on Steam, had I gotten it on Steam. That's a little bit annoying. Oh well, I certainly don't have time to play this game again just for achievements. If I'm gonna play it again, well, let's be honest, the only reason I'd play The Witcher 3 again is if I ran out of games, or if it started getting way more views than it has gotten. If people came back and wanted to go through this journey with me. And yeah, I suppose if I had played this whole game off screen and then just done maybe an hour or two of a spotlight of it, I would have had an hour or two of really good commentary versus days and days of mostly me just saying the same thing over and over again, or not saying much of anything. But I don't see how that would be helpful to me to do that. That's something if I was salaried at some place with job security, which is a falsity. If you're working for anybody else, you might as well assume you have no job security. But if I was Patreoned and people were just saying, we'll give you this much regardless of what you turn out, and I had security in the Patreon, which is also a falsehood, because Patreon people can dry up easily and quickly, just as much as being salaried someplace. But if either one of those false situations were true, either one of those situations, they would not be secure situations. It would be something I would think about, where I would just play this in my own time, off screen, and then come back with the two-hour spotlight or something like that. Of course, that really makes no sense at all to do it that way. If people want something like that, what they should do is they should just ooh. It is still too powerful. This is strange. Wow. What's the most recent save? That creature is still over my power level, and in one hit killed me. A hidden cache of valuable goods. What can I do? Archgriffins are basically the equivalent of dragons in this game. So let's see, if I meditate for an hour and then I equip Archgriffin decoction is what I'm trying to find. And then from that Archgriffin decoction we put this in here and we're ready for everything. This is very strange. It's very strange that there's still one section that's too powerful. Darn it. I'm almost certainly gonna die again. I need like to get free hits on them. Yeah, there's nothing. I mean, wow. That thing is super above my level. I can't see particularly what level it is at, but I'm thinking somewhere around 40, 47. What a weirdness. What strangeness that that would even be in the game. Alright. So we want to see what this boat is. And kind of why the boat is where it is. And then I just probably, if the boat doesn't lead to something interesting, I will want to find a fast travel location. We have 4 more locations, points that we want to try and find. Unfortunately, my certainty has wavered a little bit with that Archgriffin. So it says there's just like a boat somewhere here? Oh, what am I doing? Am I... I'm just sailing this direction towards the cliffs, and for some reason it says there's a boat. You know what I don't see here? A boat? Hey, there's a boat. And an ancient crypt. So the boat was the marker towards this ancient crypt, which means we can fast travel and we can hope this ancient crypt takes us in. Can't help but notice this seems like one of those locations specially made for the end of the game. So we'll end up in this ancient crypt, I'm sure, not too far from now. At least we have a fast travel location so we can get to it.
Alright!
Little kids running up to me. So towards the entrance we go.
We serve her with burden mother. Sorry.
It's kind of funny, the little kids say sorry when they run into you or you run into them. The adults say, watch where you're going. I guess there's a whole societal thing you can get from that children are taught to take the blame no matter what societally, and pretty much adults will refuse to take the blame. American adults at least will refuse to take the blame for, regardless of who did it, even if it is their fault. Alright, a level 31 ghost. Hey, we fought a ghost before, but we haven't fought many. Wild Hunt Warrior Sword. Is this really where we should be? Superior white rapids to concoction. I am overburdened with stuff, so we need to figure out what to drop. 20 horse spear later, 60 horse spear later. So we can drop that. 35 stamina, 80 stamina. So we can drop that. We'll equip that sword. It's funny, the day star here. We only need a few more bits of level. Hmm. 100 maximum weight saddlebags versus 100 maximum weight. Potion from Tyr Nalaya. When did I get that? Did I just pick it up? Interesting. So we've got enough blue mutagens to increase that. Maybe I can make a greater blue mutagen. I probably should make a white gull. Just in case. And then we had something here. We haven't gotten an oil in a long time. But getting anything is highly unlikely. So this would require some vermilion, and this requires some vitriol. So I can make both of those, I bet. Vermilion and vitriol. And there's superior version of that, superior version of that. Nice. I've upgraded things once again that I will never use. Alright. If I go this way, let me up. I can't help but feel like this is intentionally not letting me up. Well, regardless of whether it intended to let me up or not, I'm in now. Can't help but think I'm wandering right into a quest.
Damn it.
Drop that, drop that. Wild Hunt Warrior Sword. When we look on the map, where are we? Well, it's still not anywhere close to that. I'm getting so much stuff. Alright. There is one deconcoction here that works. Where is it? It is the deconcoction that says you can carry anything you want. Where is it? Where is it? I could swear I have it. Somewhere here. Well, I can't find it. So, whatever. Trying to get rid of cheap things. Like I need the amateur repair kit. There we go. So I hope this doesn't take me too much further. But it probably is. Why am I picking things up? I have a disease, obviously. I just have a disease as far as it comes to hoarding. I cannot stop myself. Is there anything over there? God, why am I even looking for stuff to loot? Because stuff like that shows up is why I look, I guess. Those are diagrams. Those are... We're finding cool and interesting things. So let's go back to this section. Over here. We gotta do it. We gotta do it, I mean, because it's there. Fluorines and getting all this music playing. So much stuff. So much loot. I've gone loot crazy. I've completely gone loot crazy. I'm probably running through a major part of the game before I got the quest. But it can't be that major part of the game since they didn't bother to block it off. Maybe I'll find a cave troll down here, finally. Get that cave troll liver. Maybe I could get 2. I need 2. No! That is just awful. It's blocked off here? What a horrible place to block it off. If you were gonna block off sections of the map, it should have been way at the beginning. I've got to go back
Come
now.
on, come closer.
Wait, maybe... Did these guys respawn, or am I going a different direction? And we're overburdened again. But we are at level 34 now too. Which means there's now nothing holding us back from using this sword and this armor and let's see, Daystar is actually still better than the Feline Superior Sword, but I'm not gonna take it because the next time I go somewhere to the Mastercraft Weaponsmith, I will have all that fixed. 10% chance to dismember. Alright. So when we go over here, we have Feline Sword Superior, but Mastercrafted Feline Silver Sword, Mastercrafted Feline Armor, Mastercrafted Feline Gauntlets, Mastercrafted Feline Boots, and Mastercrafted Feline Trousers. There's really nothing more. So now I need to find out what glyphs, if any, do I want to put into it. Greater Glyph of Yarden. Let's see. Before I look at the glyphs of Quinn, I think would be some of the ones I would want. And Igni would be the others. So Greater Glyph of Quinn, Greater Glyph of Quinn, and Greater Glyph of Quinn. And is there any others that I really want? Those are rune stones. And these are rune stones. I could do Igni. And that, I think that pretty much means I need to just buy Quinn glyphs and sell everything else. Because I don't think there's anything else I want. So next time I'm at a store, just want to get glyphs of Quinn. So we need to find some cheap ones to drop. Let's drop that one. Drop that one. Drop that one. Drop that one. Drop that. And drop that. And that gives us a little bit there. And this potion, we're getting more and more of this potion. I don't know what the deal with the potion is. Let's drop the hides. What's the point? Hides are heavy, so dropping a few of them probably saves us some space. And I could need to sell some of this stuff too. See how far I can get. Now, are we climbing back up? Are we climbing to a different exit? I don't know what we're doing. It looks to me like we're just going the same way we came because we hit a wall. Literally hit a wall. It's a little bit difficult to make these jumps. This is hardly a parkour game. Yep, and so we're back this way. And we're back this way. And we'll probably come back and pick up all this stuff we've left. And this is the way we came. Okay. Interesting. So if this is the exit and this is the entrance, then pretty much all of this mountain is a giant maze, which makes sense. They would just have a huge section. We'll try and see if we can find any salesmen to sell some things to. I doubt many of them are going to have any money.
Well. Maybe Lars will bring some
Nobody?
haircuts back from the hunt.
It doesn't look like there's anybody there. Alright. So, next location here. There's a bar
Vacant.
here.
Swords on his back.
See if we can
What'll they think of next?
talk to this guy, see if we can sell.
Well, what?
Let me see what you're
Show me
offering.
what you've got.
Specialty goods alone. But I don't expect a tramp from the continent to know 'em from tripe.
So I can sell this to him. And nothing else. Let's see, what has he got? Chicken, grilled pork, roasted chicken, raw meat. And I've already read that. Redanian herbal. I'll take that. And cherry cordell, I'll take that. Let's see if we can sell him some stuff. I don't want to sell this. I can't sell any of this. I wouldn't want to sell much of this, I'll sell that. I've got way too much cherry cordell. He doesn't want any of that. And he doesn't want any of that.
See ya. And thanks for the service. Really warm and kind.
Look at what I'm wearing now. Just want to make sure I have the right saddlebags on. Yeah, I do. This is the Griffin Superior Silver Sword. I need to sell that. But I won't be able to, at least at this inn. So I'm still pretty overburdened.
Who's that?
And we can go over here and pick up all these. Like they're anything. We can even look and see if they show up as something to read, and they don't. Alright. There's a shopkeeper there, if I can reach him in time.
Greetings. Looking to buy?
Hey, it's a different face.
Show me your wares.
I think they may have fixed some of that stuff. Okay. I don't know what to do here, how to give him money to get items that are useful. Like, if I start buying these things that are supposed to have a weight of 0, so he's got like 4,000 now. And I'm buying those things because they're expensive and lightweight. Now I can sell these things because they are heavy. So this is, I want to sell anything great as far as rune stones. Here we go. Sell 2 of those. Sell 2 of those. I think I want to keep that and that. This guy just has 115. And okay. So then we look and see what else we could sell to him. Something that we have a lot of. Sell 4 of those, that'd be fine. Sell that many. And there we go. That's a good trade-off. We're down to 94.
So long.
So 94 and we got all our money back. Next point to search is this question mark. Let's see what's here. Wouldn't it be strange if it is yet another, like, level 40 Archgriffin? Hope I don't fall. Now, I'm thinking about the Skellig's Most Wanted thing. Hey, is that a white wolf for 15? And if I convince a bunch of them not to attack me, then I won't have the opportunity of getting a Doppler thing. A Doppler mutagen.
Damn, you're ugly.
I think it is better. That was easy enough. So I'm thinking I will antagonize them, fight 3 against 1, and that way I'll get a werewolf mutagen, which is whatever, I already have several of those, and a Doppler mutagen, which I don't have any of those, and a maybe cave troll liver? New marker, Wild Shores. Really? It's just a marker in the middle of nowhere. Yeah? It's just a marker in the middle of nowhere. So we've never even probably been up and down this road. It got really, really easy to fast travel in this section in particular. What's this? Stop pirates. Interesting. A sign just in the middle of posted on the any more, you guys? Whoa. There's a big old group of them. What are they doing? They're poisoning me. Big old nest of them. Blue mutagens, lesser mutagens. I think that might have been a red one. Blue mutagen. We're getting all kinds of loot. I think that was a green mutagen. That was a blue one. That was a green one. See, that's what's cool about them. Is that these in particular do different styles of mutagen. Which it would have been nice if they all did that. Nope. No, I'm not playing this game. I'm not playing it. I'm going up the hill whether you like it or not. Yeah, it's a place power. Good. Oh, I said I'm not playing this.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
Excellent. And that means we're going this way. Or we could go this way. Either way. In fact, it might even be faster to go this way. But that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to look at my character. We can start putting more things into stuff. Let's see. Alternative sign mode. Arch strikes lets opponents strikes all opponents in a certain radius. Interesting. Fire stream, magic trap. We never even got to magic trap. Active shield. Target briefly becomes an ally and deals 20% damage. Oh, I want to get this. If I was gonna re-roll, at a certain point I am gonna re-roll, but probably at the very end of the game. I wanna try that. So I see myself falling to my death. Come on, let me up. Whatever. I'll just walk around. To get on this road. And then we'll take this path. It's a pretty treacherous path. One wrong step and you would slide down to your annoyance. Wouldn't really kill you or anything. Just annoy you. Maybe the highest point in Skellig, right about there. And down we go. This is that whole city that we've barely ever been in and have no idea what it's for. Okay. Before we look at this, let's look at our quests. Collect them all, and the 2 that are bugged, and then this Witcher contract, Skellig's Most Wanted. So we will try Skellig's Most Wanted. Again, because I have reinstalled everything. That is the only reason I'm trying again. And because of that, that is going to be the chance I might have there. So we'll just run towards this location. And we'll have to meditate, which is fine. And I'll try and fight all 3 of them. Ooh. Hey, I might run into something else I can fight. You wanna come down here and fight? Guess not. So, save the game, resume, and then meditate until night.
Must be the place.
The good news
You
is
can
I
come
don't
out.
have to
I've
go
seen
through
your
the
plan.
whole
Besides,
conversation.
I can hear you. One of you's wheezing like a broken bellows. Another's panting frantically like a deer caught in a trap. And the third should really take something for that throat. I'd
We'll
try
go
time
through this
extract.
dialogue once more. Then I'm gonna skip it. So we have the Doppler and the troll there.
Any last words?
Us! You're the prisoner!
Sure about that?
Witchy thingy no gum. Oh, pounding witchy thingy swoop man.
You can't fight the godling.
That's right. We've caught you. You're at our mercy now, and we're none too merciful.
Oh, really? Fact is, I could just turn around and...
Bloody told. Witchy thingy gum shocking. Whoa, swoop man. I wonder why he's not already in the shrimp. You were to kill him.
What? We never said nothing about killing.
Not a thing. We were just supposed to scare him.
So witchy thingy us scary thingies. Make him no touch us. I believe you misunderstood. He's a murderer, like the rest of them. Like the one who killed my Adalia.
So you're always gonna end up fighting the werewolf. But you can
Awful
convince
sorry
the
about
other
your
two
wench.
to not
We
attack.
all are.
A Doppler.
But this Witcher didn't kill her.
But
And we can't
I
very
need
well
a
punish
Doppler
him for another's
mutagen.
crime.
And that
He
troll
has
might
much
give me a
to
cave
answer
troll liver.
for, too. I heard he killed a Korid in Tucson.
But he spared a golden dragon.
So what? What about Verena? The Bruxa with the fondness for blue roses from Nazaire. He showed her no mercy.
I had never tried going separate ways, but let's just go there. Enough
Won't
with this
show
one.
you any either. Considered it for a moment there, but you made up my mind for me. Now come here. Alone or with that pack of yours. Let's end this.
Just remembered, I left a cauldron on the fire.
Any other cowards? Pull the uncoward.
3 against 1. We might stand a chance.
Ah! Get him!
Nice glowing sword.
Damn it.
There's the Doppler. Quickly. There's the werewolf. Alright. I need to take a little bit here. And there's the bug. So, I can't loot either one of those, at least not until he is done with his animation sequence. So I'll have to wait till there's a new patch or something before we can finish this quest. There's no fixing it, there's no solving it. Alright, So we just load the most recent save.
The king of the Wild Hunt sailed aboard the Nagle Fair, a giant longship that traveled between worlds.
How did
As
we know
Geralt
this?
advised, the Witcher set out to find the Sunstone, an artifact needed to draw Eredin into a trap.
See, this artistic style looks a little bit more comic booky too than an actual what we've been seeing before. It's hard to draw skeletons and not come out like looking a little bit comic booky, but you can definitely see it. I would love to be able to make or even just see a master cut of all the loading screens. But sneak onto the Emperor's flagship under the cover of darkness, that's not the quest we want. Talk to Imran. But I don't know how I would make it. I have no idea how I could guarantee or even come close to be certain that I'd recorded most of the load screens. Alright, you go. There we go. I suppose I could go try and mess with the files and see if I could find all the load animations and patch those all together. That might be one way you would try to do it. It's an interesting thought. I don't know if I'd do it. I'd still need to put some commentary on it, so it was fair use, at the very least. Picking out elements of a game and just doing those elements is a little bit different than being a reviewer and a critic of the whole game.
The favor Lady Brand did for our son.
Did you sever his head? Head of a jail.
Let's come up here. I've never been in this section. Never bothered to come up to this point.
May your rocks never crumble.
It's Imran.
I'll not kneel before an Oncrite, never. That clear to you?
You prefer to eat the black ones?
I'd sooner eat the rights of bleeding Moorhog than let Crack rule all Skellige.
And your men, what do they say? Will they follow you when the Jarls call you a traitor?
This here's my land, Druid. Watch your words.
Want to be the king by the grace of Nilfgaard?
Would you be king by Nilfgaard's grace?
That's your bark before you bite. Did Crack send you here for my head? Well then go ahead. Try to take it. Get him!
Really? That was quick. So another regicide done.
Should not stay here.
Anybody else want to fight? just punch this guy to death. Yeah. Let's go down and see what was on our crate. Nothing. Interesting. Was that the king? And thus is the fate of Madman Lugus. We're gonna just talk to him outside of Lugos's territory. Seems like we're killing everybody. Anybody else want to fight?
1, 2, 3. My head's dead to me. Onward!
You coming? Nothing but trouble, that whole clan. He did tell me to keep my mouth shut, didn't you? Oh well. Didn't look like I had that option. I hope I didn't kill the blacksmith and what is the other one? Armor smith, swordsmith, whatever. Because they were kind of nice. They were right next to the fast travel location.
Move. That's enough.
Doesn't seem like those guys cared. How far are we running?
Well, Geralt, I see no row can occur in Skellige without your participation.
Doesn't seem like it.
Mean and inaccurate, Ermion. Seems to me I've missed quite a few.
The blood of Croc's blood sits upon the throne, and that is your doing. I'm afraid you've ignited a small civil war.
Oops.
For ages, men had shed each other's blood in the quest for Skellige's crown. Politics as usual, just a difference of degree. Yet the bloody feast at Caer Trolda was different. It was dishonorable, treacherous, needed investigation. More Witcher's work. Work that culminated with the crowning of the Isle's new queen.
Okay, so I finished the story that way.
So, Clan Drummond will attack sooner than we expected, it seems.
Thought Croc sent you to negotiate an agreement with Lugos.
Ha! An agreement? Only Croc believes such a thing possible at this stage.
Mean I didn't actually ruin things for you?
Not this time. Lugos' death stands to change a great deal. His cousin, who will now be named Jarl, is a weak commander. Stupid. This war will start soon, end even sooner. But why have you returned to Skellige?
How's Sarah's handling things?
Has the makings of an excellent queen, if she would only flee her father's shadow. Everyone, Lugos excepted, declared their support for her. Yet the minute the Imperial fleet appeared on the horizon, the Jarl took matters into his own hands.
And Hjalmar?
The lads led 3 raids against the Imperial fleet, all against Croc's will, all failed. Yet he'll find volunteers for another.
Yeah, sounds like Hjalmar.
Yep.
Listen, Ermion, know anything about the Sunstone? Legends place it somewhere in Skellige.
The mask of Urberus first, now the Sunstone. Monsters may rest easy. You've become a treasure hunter. I've never found the Enshe elves interesting. But there's a skald, Avid. He could help you. Once told me of some inaccessible caverns or ruins or some such.
Where will I find him?
Today? In Arenbjorn, doubtless. You might also ask the Pearl Divers, Erling and Matthias Fishlung. Of late, they hunt near the tip of the bay, eastern end.
Fishlung?
Fishlung? Interesting.
So they call him. Submerges for hours at a time. None know how he does it, but I've my suspicions.
Not too fond of him.
It's nothing personal. I couldn't stand his father or grandfather either.
Thanks for your help.
One thing, Geralt. These caves are ruins. Matthias and Erling's ancestors would have looted them bare centuries ago were they not protected by some magic barrier. Take a sorceress with you. You must have brought at least one along.
Whole gaggle this time.
Gods protect us.
Okay. So... So we're at an interesting point. As far as quests, we've got none that we can do. We can't do Skellig's Most Wanted. Wasn't there at a point like a character somewhere around this area that just wouldn't ever talk to me? I think there was. Maybe it was a shopkeeper or something. He would just never talk to me, and I guess it doesn't matter, however, that he would never talk to me. We've got nothing more on the islands to do that we can do. It's strange that we have this hidden treasure. And we know the ancient crypt, and we're pretty sure we know what all that's about. We've got a boat here to fast travel to, and a thing here to fast travel to. Actually, I can go here and fast travel there. So I wonder what political intrigue we will end up getting into. We have 108 right now. No, wait. We could definitely try to clean that up. We can make a blue mutagens. Make a greater blue mutagen. Green mutagens. Make a greater green mutagen. But red mutagen, no, I can't make that, and greater red mutagen doesn't seem to even show up. No, it's here. But I need a red mutagen, which means I need a one more lesser red mutagen somewhere. I can make one more of these. So with the Doppler mutagen, I could make a Doppler concoction. But there's ones like succubus. I never killed a succubus. So at the end of the game, I feel like I should. I feel like I should take the opportunity to, if I see any more of them, I will just kill a succubus. I will kill cave trolls if I ever find any cave trolls that will drop anything. I will kill golems if the golems ever drop anything. I think that's just a bug, though. I mean, I cannot believe that it's not just a bug. We finished one more, let's see, one more storyline. If I put Lugos' son on the throne, maybe things would have changed out a little bit different, but I can't for a moment buy into that. We're gonna, let's see, I'll run to this fast travel point and then we'll end our episode. Now, what's going to happen in between the episode is going to highly be determined by what the Collect 'em All says I have to do. If I investigate the Collect 'em All quest and find that there is only a few places I need to go, then I will run around, I will sell items, I will try very much to have everything cleaned up so we can progress with the story. But if I find out it would be a nightmare not worth the time, which I suspect that it will be a nightmare and not worth the time, then I probably won't do that. And we'll start right back here. I'm trying to see if I have the mastercrafted steel sword for... I could do that one and get the woven steel sword. I just don't know why you would want the wolf armor over the feline armor. I think after a while I'll probably... Yeah, I still don't have the feline mastercrafted thing, and I have no idea what that could be. That's the real confusing thing. Is it's got to be somewhere hidden somewhere in this on the map. Or maybe the feline just doesn't have a mastercrafted level. And if that's true, then we will have to go to the woven set of everything. What kind of weight is it? It's a weight of 5.6 versus the feline is a weight of 4.35 or 4.5. So it would be about a pound difference. So probably not that big a deal. Anyways, that's it for this episode. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it and make a donation. If you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media site, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.